Time with Billionaire Nee.
Previously on Time with Billionaire Nee.
What would you hope that they say you contributed? What would you hope that will say this guy became this guy became that, this guy did that, this guy accomplished that, this guy served humbly, this guy built home of motivation, this guy did. What is it that you contributed? That in his field, he was able to train thousands of people. What did you contribute? Time with Billionaire Nee. Okay, so stick and stay with me through this piece. All right. Now, the long-term vision. The long-term vision. Now, the exercise we did, the first one, if you did it very well, if you did that exercise very well, that gives you the ultimate destination. But you see, the ultimate destination is a ways out. Okay, that's where you finally want to get to. But there are a lot of places along the way. And in order for you not to necessarily work your way all the way from 80 years all the way down, we're going to reduce that to chunks. But having in mind what the ultimate is. Remember what the big picture is. What the big picture is. So if you did that exercise, the first exercise very well, it helps you to know where you want your life to actually be at the end of the day. So all the subsequent ones we're about to work with, it ties back into that. So now we're about to move to 5 years. We're bringing all the way down to 5 years. 5 years is a good amount of years to set you sail towards what the ultimate destination is. You're going to capture it in those folds. So in the first 5 years from today, we're about to work through that. So that's the long-term vision. We're going to start from there, the long-term vision. Okay, the long-term vision. And there's something they call your North Star. That's your North Star. Okay, now what do you, I have two questions that we want to answer in doing this. The first one is, where do you see yourself? And what legacy are you building? If you answer the first question very well, it helps make this very easy for you. Because now, when you know what your ultimate destination is, now you can narrow down and say, in the next 5 years, this is where I see myself. Are you with me? In the next 5 years, this is where I see myself. And there's an exercise I want you to do with that. There's an intensive exercise we're going to do right now. We're going to visualize. We're going to think. Now, 5 years, it takes some time, about 10 minutes or so to do this. Or even if as long as you want, you can pause the video and then do that. Now, I want you to add 5 years to your age. I want you to add 5 years to your age. So if you're 35 plus 5, 40. If you're 50, of course, 55. So however old you are, I want you to add that to your age. If you're 20 plus 5, now you're looking at 25. So however old you are, add 5 years to your age. So now we're going to work with that age. So in my case, I'm 36. If I add 5, is that your age? Yes, I'm 36. Oh, I mean, hey, I don't want to grow. In 5 years, I'll be 41 years. 41 years. So I have 5 years to work with. Now, there are some questions I want you to answer. Envision your life at 41, at 35, at 40, at 55, at 46. However age you're going to be in the next 5 years. When you add that to your age, you're going to envision yourself at that age. So I'm envisioning myself now at 41 years old in 5 years' time. Now, do not be afraid to dream. A lot of people fear to dream. At any stage, do not be afraid to dream. Do not be afraid to dream. Remember that. Do not be afraid to dream. And do not sell yourself short. That, man, there's no way I could not accomplish anything within that time. I didn't go to school. So, no, it does not matter where you're starting from. You have a clean slate. 5 years, you have a clean slate. So there's so much you could do. So you do not have to sell yourself short. Dream. You have to be able to dream. You have to be able to dream. If you cannot dream, trust me, you're going nowhere. So I want you to be able to dream. Do not be afraid to dream. All right? Now, remember, it hasn't come yet. So you have a shot. That's the whole point. The whole point is that it hasn't come yet. So once it hasn't come yet, 5 years is not here yet, but then it's going to come if you're alive. So you have an opportunity and a chance. So I want you to think about this carefully. Take your time and think about this carefully. Think about it very carefully. 5 years has not come, but it's going to definitely come. All right? So you're going to answer some questions about that. Are you with me? So it doesn't matter where you're starting from. It doesn't matter where you're starting from. So 5 years from today, describe a perfect end of 5 years in your ideal life. So in 5 years, if I think about my life at 41 years, however yours will be, one, where am I? Now, this is always important to look at it in the present day moment. Now, you're 41 years old. So after you added 5 years to mine, I'm 41 years. Where am I? And I'm going to guide you through that in answering those questions. Where am I? Now, we're setting 5-year goals. Okay? They're long-term visions. We're setting 5 years. Having in mind your ultimate. Are you with me? Having in mind your ultimate. But 5 years, in 5 years' time, all other things being equal, if money wasn't a problem, if I didn't have any worries, where do I want to be? So in 5 years, where are you? I want you to answer that question. And in answering that question, it could be in different dimensions. Maybe in terms of location. What country are you living in? Maybe in 5 years, at 41 years, maybe I want to be living in Kenya. I don't want to be living in Ghana. Maybe in 5 years, I want to be living in Japan. In 5 years. So at 41 years, based on what I want to accomplish, I want to be living in Japan. Maybe based on what I want to accomplish in 5 years, by the time I'm 41 years, I see myself living in China. So where are you? I want you to answer that question. Where are you? It could be your dream home. Maybe in 5 years, I'm in my dream home. A 4-bedroom house with a pool with 3 kids. So I want to be in my own house in 5 years. At 41 years, I want to be in my own house. So that's where I am. So that's where I want to be. So I want you to put yourself there. So 5 years time, all other things being equal, where would you ideally want to be? So you're going to now put that down, where you want to be. So you're answering the question, where am I? Where am I in 5 years? At 41 years, where am I? Where am I? Maybe it's a career, professional life. Maybe it's a title that you want. At 41 years, you want to have Esquire to your name. At 41 years, you want to be Benjamin Quay Esquire. Or you want to be Dr. Benjamin Quay. In 5 years' time, you want to be Engineer Quay. Like at 41 years, at 35 years, wherever that 5 years mark is for you, where are you? Where are you? Maybe yours is a career. Maybe it's an industry. In 5 years, I see myself as an oil and gas business dealer. Where are you? Don't be afraid to dream. Where are you? Maybe financial standing. Where are you? Maybe financial standing. Maybe in 5 years, I'm debt free. Maybe in 5 years. Maybe by the time I'm 41 years, I owe nobody nothing. Maybe that's your goal. Maybe it's some type of network. Maybe at 41 years, I should have $1 million in my account. So I am an owner of $1 million in my bank account at 41 years. Where are you? Where are you? I want you to look at that. Maybe it's personal development. You want to be an expert in something. At 41 years, I want to have figured out everything about my life. And I'm heading towards good retirement. Like, where are you? Where are you in 5 years? If you add 5 years to your age, where are you? That's the first question. Where are you? Maybe it's health and lifestyle. Maybe now you're sick, but you're saying that in 5 years, I want to be as healthy as anything. Let me give you I like to share some stuff, from personal stuff that I've done in the past. So where am I? Where am I? So I say, I'm traveling around the world speaking and helping people go after their dreams and challenging themselves to live fulfilling lives. So that's where I am. I'm traveling all over the world. At 41 years, I'm all over the place. traveling around the world. That's where I am. Maybe for you, it's about community and relationships. So in my goal, I say, at 41 years, I'm a full committed member of the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship. I'm not a member right now, but in 5 years, that's where I see myself. So that's where I am. In terms of community-wise, that's where I am. Because I see a group of people that have a lot of, ambitions that can align with my ambitions, that can encourage me to keep pushing and keep moving forward. So community-wise, relationship-wise, in 5 years, by the time I'm 41 years, I see myself as a lifetime member of the Full Gospel Businessmen's Fellowship. So that's where I am in 5 years, at 41 years old. So where are you? It could be any sphere of your life, but where are you? I want you to put that down. Put that down. Write it down. Do not be afraid to write it down. Write it down. Very critical. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Don't be afraid to dream. It's 5 years. You have time. If you understand where you want to be, then it helps you in planning. So every year now has meaning because 2026 is working towards 5 years later. So 2026, 7, 8, 9, 10. No. 2026, 2027, 2028. No. 2027, 2028, 2029, 2030, 2031. So for me, it's 2031, right? I'm a mathematician. So 2031 for me. So in 2031, that's where I want to be. So where do you want to be? What do you want to be? I want to be debt free. 2021, I want to be debt free. 2031, I want to be debt free. I'm at 41 years, I want to be debt free. I don't want to owe nobody nothing. 2031. So where are you? Where are you? I want you to write that. You have to be specific and vivid, like very specific. It does not matter what speed. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to put it down. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid. Maybe you want to be in your own house. You want to describe it. 4-story building, whatever it is. But by 41 years, by the time I'm 41, I want to have retired my parents before that time. By 41, I want to have retired my parents. No, my parents and my in-laws, they don't have to work no more. They don't have to decide to work. And I want to be paying them, let me not say a salary, but some type of remuneration every single month just to live. By 41 years, I want to be traveling around the world with my family. That's where I am. I'm in a plane with my family, my in-laws, my parents. That's where I am. So where are you in 5 years? Where are you? Write it down. Don't be afraid. Write it down. That's the whole point. Write it down. You see, don't get into every year you wake up, New Year resolution, and you write a bunch of stuff down that you're never going to follow. No, let's not do that. No, let's understand the ultimate, where we're coming from. We have to come from somewhere before we arrive at that place. Are you with me? Now, the second question that I want you to answer. What are you doing? At 41 years, for me, I don't know what it is for you, but what are you doing? You're going to answer that. You're going to write it down. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? It could be professionally. It could be your daily routines. What does your typical day look like? That's what you're looking at. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it habits? Is it creative work? What are you doing? What projects are you running? What are you doing? At 41 years, what are you doing? What are the things that you're involved in? Maybe you're learning a new language. You're learning a new skill. What are you doing? At 41 years, maybe now you're involved with accounting, but you were never involved with accounting before. But you have a passion for that. What are you doing? Maybe at that time I'm doing some music. What are you doing exactly? What are you doing? What are you doing? Maybe I'm working out more. What are you doing? What are you doing? I want you to put that down. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What problems are you solving? What problems are you solving? What problems are you solving? What value are you creating? What value are you creating? At 5 years time from now, what value are you creating? You can put them down. Man, I love traveling. So what I'm doing, man, I'm traveling the world with my family for pleasure and for business. That's what I'm doing at 41. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm investing in potential startups. That's what I'm doing at 41. I'm investing in small businesses, people that have potential. I'm investing. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm sitting by the beach in Santorini. Yes, that's what I'm doing at 41 years. That's what I'm doing. I'm sitting by the beach. That's what I'm doing. What are you doing at 41 years? What are you doing? At 35 years, at 42, at 62, at 65, at 75, however your age is, what are you doing 5 years from now? What are you doing? Put that down. I want you to write that down. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you learning? Are you learning Taekwondo? In 41, in 5 years from now, I'm learning Taekwondo. Or now I do yoga. I'm doing yoga on the balcony somewhere in Lamu, in Kenya. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Don't be afraid to dream. What are you doing? Don't limit your 5 years to your current circumstance. No, you have the ability to change this, but you need to know what you want. Once you know what you want, then it's important for you to know that this is what you have to do in order to get what you want. But if you don't know what you want, it's difficult to know what you should be doing. That's the key. So when you know what you want, it helps you to know what you're doing. And a lot of people have not sat down to really think through what they really, really, really want, what they really, really, really enjoy. If all other things were equal, if they didn't have to worry about any of those things, what would they want to be doing? Once you know that, you have to understand that the way the world works, you have to do something. So I have to figure out, what can I do? So every year, every day, every month, every quarter becomes more purposeful. It's not rocket science. I'm telling you, it's not rocket science, but it's possible. It's not rocket science. It's not anything extraordinary. It's just principles. Just principles. Maybe you've never thought about your life in that way. You've always dealt with on the go, on the go, on the go. But this helps you. This helps you. How do you want to be feeling? Like in terms of what are you doing? How do you want to be feeling? Hobbies, passions, things that bring you joy, leisure. I mean, what is it that you want to be doing? So what are you doing? What are you doing? What's your daily reality like? In 5 years, what's your daily reality like? What's your daily reality like? I want to be supporting the charity. So in 5 years' time, what I see myself doing is making all kinds of donations to all kinds of charities all over the place. That's what I want to be doing. If I want to do that, it helps me know what I should be just doing right now towards that. Because it looks like it's far, but it's going to come very quick. And that's how very soon, the next time you realize it's your 80th birthday and you're wondering where the heck did the time go to? Because you never really sat down to think through it and realize that every day that is passing by is contributing towards something bigger. Either a plan you have or a plan you do not have. Now, the next question that I want you to answer in this 5-year plan that we're coming up with is, who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you with? A lot of people don't really think about that. You see, when you understand who you want to be with in the next 5 years, at the age of 41, the kind of people you want around you will influence what you're going to be doing right now and who you're going to be with right now. If I want to seriously be a speaker that will be out there motivating people, encouraging people, in 5 years' time, in 41 years, the people that I see myself with is people in the Speakers Association and all of that. It means that right now, if I'm setting my goals, I have to set goals that moves me towards being with those type of people. So I cannot waste my time around people that does not help me grow, that does not help me move towards the place I want to be. Because at the end of the day, the key is that it's very crucial who you're with today, because it's going to influence who you're going to be with tomorrow. Don't underestimate that. Trust me, don't underestimate that. So who are you with? Relationship, personal relationship-wise, professional relationship-wise. What kind of professionals are you trying to be around? But 5 years from now, when you add that to your age. At 41 years, what kind of professional people I want to be around? I want to be with my wife and my children. Not just any wife, my current wife. That's who I want to be with. Family-wise. I want to be on a trip with my parents and my in-laws. That's who I want to be with. Who do you want to be with? I want to be with the people that work in the companies that I built. That's who I want to be with. So if I don't have a company today and I want to be with the workers in my company, it means that I have to if I'm setting a goal for today, for this year, I have to factor in the fact that in 5 years, I want to be with the workers for my company. So I have to set goals that align with that because that's who I want to be with. I need to start thinking about building a business to be able to have people in my company. Are you with me? I want to be at an end of year party for my workers. So that's who I want to be with. So if that's who I want to be with, business-wise, then it means I have to start doing something this year because 5 years looks like it's far, but it's very close. So to be able to build a business, to be with my workers, then I have to do something serious right now. Very important. Are you with me? Who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you with? Very important. Who are you with? 5 years from now, who are you with in every aspect of your life? In the social circles, friendships, professional network, personal relationships. Who are you with? Who are you with? Are you with people that empowers you? Are you with people that energizes you? Are you with people that you want to be happy with? You know, I want to be with some of the people that I've moved with, that I know, that have contributed to me. I want to be with them on a private jet somewhere. I'll give you an example. So that's who I'm with. With my close friends in a private jet, that's who I'm with. Who are you with? Under what circumstance? Who are you with? Under what circumstance? With area of your life, who are you with? Are you with people who are gossiping 24/7? Are you people who are smoking all over the place? Are you with people? So who are you with? You have to figure that out. Who are you with? Who are you with? You have to determine that. So if the place I'm going, the current people that I'm dealing with does not help me in terms of the people that I want to be with at the time, I have to be there. If I want to be with church folks in the next 5 years, then I have to start figuring out how I can be with church folks and work my way towards that. So who are you with? Who are you with? Who are you with? For real, who are you with? It's very critical. Who are you with? I want you to think outside the box. Who do you want to be with in the next 5 years? Who do you want to have around you? You hate your boss so much, so you don't want them in your life in 5 years. No. So what can you do so they are no longer part of your life? That's the whole point. That's the whole point. If you hate the people that you work with right now, how can you plan so that you're not with those type of people the next time? So right now you're with people in a company that you love so much, that you're so happy. That's who you're with right now. So it means that if you're currently with people that you freaking hate, it means that you have to start doing something right now, your current goals that you're about to set for this year that ties into that, into what a 5 years is going to be like, it's going to look like for you. And the reason why it's important for you to take it from that level and bring it down is because you don't want to feel like you're so pressured. You feel like you have to solve all your problems in 1 year. No, you cannot solve all your problems in 1 year. So the goal is that once you know where you're trying to be in a certain good amount of time, now it helps you to be able to work your way towards that. So every single day becomes very important to you because when I look at where I want to be in 5 years, I'm telling you, I don't have time to waste on things that does not help me. So if somebody is offering me something that does not benefit me, it is easy for me to say no because it doesn't help me in the next 5 years because where I want to be in the next 5 years, that does not help me. So it's easy for me to know what to eliminate and what not to eliminate. There are places I know I shouldn't be going to because in my 5 years, this is not going to help me. Very important in every aspect of your life. You have to understand that. Like it's as simple as that. So I want you to write it down. Write it down with all honesty. Write it down. And then the last one I want you to answer is how do you feel? How do you feel? I'm 41 years old right now. I'm not. Remember that. I'm not. In 5 years, I will be 41. But I'm saying if I'm 41 right now, assuming I was 41, I hit that 5-year mark. How do I want to feel? How do I want to feel? How do I want to feel? I feel purposeful. When I follow through on the things that I said, moving around with my family, retiring my parents and my in-laws, being with trusted friends in a private jet somewhere, donating to standing among charity kids that I donate to every year. When I do this, it makes me feel purposeful. So right now I feel very purposeful. At 41 years in doing that, I feel so purposeful. I feel so purposeful. I feel very proud and excited that I was able to keep my word. I feel very proud that, wow, I said this is what I wanted to do. And I was able to do it. I was able to stay committed and do it. I feel so excited. I feel so excited. I feel so excited. I feel so much joy. I'm so proud of myself. I feel so proud of myself. I feel so blessed that, whoa, God had so much mercy on me and favored me so much. I was able to follow through on my dreams. And at 41 years, I'm actually living my dream. Like, I feel so blessed. I feel so blessed. You know, at one point in my life, I'd always desire that I don't want to work for somebody else. Like, I didn't want to work for, I don't want to get up and go to a job. I didn't want to have to work for somebody else. So when you get to a point of your life where you actually accomplish that, like, how would you feel? That never again. How would you feel? I feel so blessed. Like, I feel so favored. How do you feel? I want you to write it down. I want you to feel it. How do you feel? In 5 years' time, how do you feel when you've accomplished all these things that you said? How do you feel right now? How do you feel at 41 and living your dreams? How do you feel at 41 when you started from zero and now you're all the way up here? How do you feel? When you're somebody who didn't have $10 in your account at one time, but now you have all this money saved, been able to save up all this money, that in 5 years' time, I can boast that I have $1 million in my account. In 5 years' time, I've $500,000 in my account. Like, how do you feel? How do you feel? 5 years, how do you feel? How do you feel? A lot of people look at a lot of things as something which is near impossible. It's because they've not really sat down to think about what they want and now find out how they can actually get it and map out the disciplines that they need, the plans that they need to be able to get it, who they need to align with, what they need to do in order to be able to get there. They've not really sat down to really think through that. And so it looks like it's something that is never impossible. It's never possible. How do you feel? I want you to write it down. Write it down. Write it down. Do you feel energized? Do you feel vitalized? How do you feel? Do you feel confident? Do you feel worthy? Do you feel respected? How do you feel? Maybe they thought you could never make it. But at 41 years, I'm using myself. In 5 years' time, I've been able to accomplish it. Now I feel respected. Before, they don't pay me no mind. Now they pay me mind. Maybe in your church that you even attend, they don't pay you no mind. They don't listen to your advice, your prophecy, nothing. And you challenge yourself and say, in the next 5 years, this is the kind of person that I want to be. This is how I want to feel. How do you want to feel? You want to feel respected? You want to feel listened to? Yes, write that down. That's how you feel. Now we're going to work your way towards that. It's 5 years. It's possible. Don't look at it as some long distance because it's going to come very quick. And you realize that nothing has changed because you kept doing the same thing over and over again. And the danger is that, especially if you don't know what you're aiming for, it becomes very difficult. Very difficult. Very difficult. How do you feel? All right. Let's move to the next step. The next activity I want you to do, you're going to choose a theme for the year. You're going to choose a theme. A lot of people go to church and all of that, and you know, they pick a theme for you. They pick a theme for you. But you see, the theme that you're picking does not align with where you want to get to. The theme that you're picking does not align with your future. It's not personal. I'm not saying there's something wrong with that, but I'm saying you have to have your own theme. for the year. So now you understand where you're trying to be, who you're trying to be with, how you want to feel in the next 5 years, what you want to have in the next 5 years. You understand that. You have that down, written. Do not joke with that. Put that down. As many as you want, put it down. With that in mind, now we come all the way back to our annual. Now it's 1 year. It's 1 year. You know, in 5 years, this is what you're trying to have. Are you with me? So in 1 year, I'm not coming to work my way that contributes towards that 5 years. I'm not just going to write a bunch of random goals. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to get a promotion. No. Anything that does not align with where you're trying to get to, eliminate it. You have to begin to live more purposefully. Something that you cannot do in 1 year, in 5 years, you can do it. Because it's possible. I'm telling you, ordinary people have changed their lives and become extraordinary. Who says you cannot? Sometimes all you need is just one book. If you realize that your current situation, all you need is one book, it becomes a lot easier. A lot easier. I'm going to show you some stuff as we go. A lot easier. Are you with me? You're going to choose a theme for your year. You're going to choose a theme. So when you added 5 years, you know what your age is. Let's come back to 2026. 1 year. So this year, we're going to move towards what we want to achieve, what we want to do, what we want to accomplish in 5 years. 5 years, I'm telling you, it's very close. But with radical steps, we're going to make some progress. But I want you to choose a theme, because a theme is a very good foundation and reminder. Now, my theme for the year was focus. Why? Because I realized that a lot of times I've set goals, but I've not been able to focus. Because if this one comes my way, I tried. If this one comes my way, I listen. If this one comes my way, so I said, no, I need to focus. If I'm going to be able to accomplish the things that I've set for myself and accomplish them well, I need to focus. So in this very year, my goal and my theme is to focus. So I have in my closet, when you open it, it says, I'm a focus. I'm a focus. What is your theme? What is your theme? You know where you're going. You know where you're going. You know what you want to accomplish. What is a theme that is going to guide you throughout the year? Maybe for you, your theme should be saying no, because you said too many yeses, because you're afraid to say no. So maybe your theme is my year of saying no. So in this year, you're going to muster courage and remind yourself that if something comes your way, crosses your desk, crosses your table, and you know it's not going to help you, no. It's as simple as that. What's your theme for the year? What's your theme? What's your theme? I want you to create a theme right now. Create a theme. Look at your life. Look at where you're trying to get to. What are the things that could hinder you? What are the things that are stopping you? What is the thing that is going to ginger you? What is the thing that is going to remind you? What's your theme? What's your theme? Come up with your theme. Maybe it's a year of exploration. Maybe your health is so bad that you want to accomplish all these things, but your health is so bad. So your theme is something connected to your health. But your church's theme has something to do with prosperity. But that's not your forte. Your concern is that in order for me to fulfill these things that I want to fulfill, this year I need to get my health right. So my year's theme is my year of health. Time with Billionaire Nee